The project began with a group of Peace Corps volunteers living in a rural indigenous area in the western mountains of Panama. This indigenous area is called the Comarca Ngabe-Bugle. While the economy of Panama is booming with double-digit growth, that wealth is primarily concentrated in the capital city, a distant and very different world from the Comarca. The communities where Peace Corps volunteers work in the Comarca Ngabe-Bugle are isolated, often a 2-hour walk or more to the nearest road, without electricity, and in many cases with limited access to water. Extreme poverty rates, that is, earning less than $1 per day per family, are upwards of 70% in the communities where we are assigned. Illiteracy rates are as high as 50%. Many of the Peace Corps volunteers in the Comarca are assigned to improve sustainable agricultural practices. We teach farmers how to make compost, minimize erosion, manage crop pests, and various other tactics to increase production, incomes, and nutrition. But our time in these communities is only 2 or 3 years. As Peace Corps volunteers, we're committed to long-term sustainable solutions for reduction of extreme poverty. Who will be the agricultural promoters for these communities in the future, long after volunteers have gone home? Without the development of community agriculture promoters, we fail in delivering a long-term solution to escaping the extreme poverty trap. Connecting high school students interested in studying agriculture with the University of Panama School of Agriculture was the obvious step. The University of Panama is an extremely affordable institute with semester enrollment fees of only $40, monthly dorm fees of $10, and meals for less than $1. Furthermore, the campus has over 800 hectares of working farm where students can work part-time to cover all of their college expenses. Any student willing to work and maintain a reasonable grade point average can go to the university at no cost. Unfortunately, no one is telling this to high school students in the Comarca. Indigenous youth assume that college is too expensive, too difficult, and not within their reach. This is where the UAC project comes in. UAC stands for Universidad Al Campo. We think of the organization like a pipeline between the University of Panama and rural isolated areas in the Comarca. We select groups of 10 to 15 high school seniors with an expressed desire to study agriculture and a demonstrated record of academic achievement and community leadership. These teenagers are future leaders for their communities. They can lead the way for the next generation. The UAC project is about providing all the orientation and professional skill development necessary to get through the university application process, pass the entrance exams, apply for scholarships and financial assistance, make connections with the students and faculty members at the university, find a job on campus, get a bed at the dormitory, and smoothly transition to life as a successful university student. We begin with a 3-day orientation session at the university. This is followed by a 3-day computer and professional skills workshop once a month for 4 months during the application process. These workshops are centered around specific admission steps while building on the critical professional skills that Comarcan youth are often not provided with in their primary and secondary education, such as how to speak in public, cultivate self-esteem, interview for jobs, open an email account, navigate the internet, make a plan of action. As Peace Corps volunteers, we have seen millions of dollars spent in the Comarca by dozens of governmental and non-governmental agencies, and most of them have little or nothing to show after a couple years. These efforts fail so often because of the massive amount of money spent on materials and infrastructure, but little investment and time spent on building up people. Reforestation trees can be cut down, vegetative houses left to tatters, improved stoves stashed in the corner, and latrines can be abandoned. But the legacy of a young and educated community leader will continue indefinitely. We believe that long-term improvements in sustainable agriculture depend on building up the next generation of producers. College-educated key farmers throughout the Comarca will have an enduring ripple effect. I hope you will join us in our efforts to expand this program. Please visit our Facebook page, where we have more information on how to get involved directly. Thank you for your interest.
Thank you.